Hello everyone, I'm the D, and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. So, after last stream, when I realized that I put Dig on the wrong Pokemon by accident, I decided I would just go ahead and cheat. All I did was fix that. I put Tackle back on Rocket, and I moved Dig onto Muscle. I'm a terrible, terrible cheater. But yeah, I just used PK Hex to do it real quick, and that's all I changed, and I wouldn't use that to actually cheat, but yeah. And let's hope I just don't make any mistakes like that in the future. So, wait a second. Okay, that's weird. So now we actually have some stuff to do here. I want to check to make sure I have enough Pokeballs for stuff I'm going to be doing in the future. I would say no. Should I get 10 or 20? Or maybe just 15? Let's do 15. I think that's already quite a bit. But do I have, like, nuggets or anything to get rid of? That's not where I wanted to go. Where would those be stored? I guess items. Nope. Okay. Cool, we received the Itemfinder. I kind of forgot about that in Gen 1, and I just kind of cheated by looking at where everything on the map was. I mean, using a map, not cheating. I would never cheat. So, they just mentioned it doesn't show you the exact locations. How does this... I don't think I actually used it, but I know there's an item around here, so let me just try it out. That's all it does? Well, okay. Wait, what? I have no space? Oh my god, we're back to this again. Alright, what can I get rid of? Also, I should check the items that my mom was leaving in here. Okay, 2 super potions and repel. Great. I mean, I don't need blue apricorns and red apricorns. I pretty much only need the black ones for the heavy balls, because the other ones are not going to be useful to me. Should I give the quick claw to anyone? I don't know. This should be fine, though. Let's get these super potions out. Get more apricorns again, because these regrow once a day. Oh, right. Well, I can take the black one at least. Okay, so then down here, this is where the Sudowoodo was. But I guess I need to... Is it this guy? Oh. Sure. I forgot all about this mechanic. I never used the phone thing, but there's someone I need to talk to get an item. Is it this guy? Yeah. Smash. So Rock Smash is weird because it is a TM, but it's a field move, and it's also not a very good move. But I think I have space on... Oh god, I think I was going to put Muscle. Yeah. Just to have it as a utility move, as a field move. I think it's also not required to actually beat the game. It's just, like, to find hidden items, which is... That's fun. Like, why not? Rock Smash. Well, pretty much everyone can learn it, except the bird. This doesn't even have hands. Okay, so... Guess we'll get rid... What was the difference between Low Kick and Karate Chop at this point? I honestly cannot remember. I think Karate Chop is the one that can flinch but has worse accuracy, but let's see here. Oh no, Low Kick can flinch. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Low Kick has lower, okay. And Karate Chop has an increased critical hit ratio in Gen 1. Does it still do that in Gen 2, or just, because Bobapedia just says Gen 1? Yeah, no, it's, well, yeah, okay. So I think Karate Chop would be the better move to have here. And let's see, leave Seismic Toss in case we get into a situation where our attack is lowered. But, yeah. Can I rearrange the moves on this screen, or do I have to do it in battle? God, look at all this menu. So what happens if you have 4 moves that let you, like, it would go off the top of the screen? No, I cannot change them on here. Okay. Alrighty. So now that that's out of the way... Okay, we want to go back to the Ruins of Alph. It's not this way. It's this way. And this place is a maze, so I'm going to pull up a map. Also, it's playing like the underground music in the overworld in daytime. Okay, I think I just want to go to the bottom first here to surf. Good surf. Okay, I'm not actually sure. Let's go in here. There's something else I was remembering. Where is it? No, it doesn't have it on this map. Alright, whatever. Puzzle. It's like here-ish? That looks right. That doesn't look right. Maybe this is a middle piece and it's not actually an edge piece. Yeah, that looks kind of right. That doesn't quite look right. Or here? Yeah, that looks more right. That's not it. Is this one wrong? I mean, no, the mouth has to be up there, and that definitely connects. I mean, this one looks... Okay. And so this is still wrong, though. That still doesn't look right. Okay, that does actually look better. Okay, wait, what is wrong then? Is it these two? Yeah! Puzzle. Also, I don't think this is this one I wanted to be in. I just went here. Well, let's see here. Where does this... Is that S? I do need to catch 3 of them in order to get the unknown dex, but I definitely want T to be the first one. Okay, so I need to actually get to Union Cave, is what I should be doing. Where's Union Cave again? Do-do-do. Okay. Oh, that's like wait, no, that's... okay. Okay, we're at 32, so yeah, we can go this way. Wait, not this way. Down. Is this the right way? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get all the way down there. But I kinda need to, so let's go for it. Oh, there's something up there if I use cut. I should cut that. Oh, it's a man. Roar! People run when I roar. I think he gave me the TM for roar. It's roar. Even Pokémon run from a good roar. I don't think I want roar, ever. I wonder who can even use roar. No one. Good. None of my Pokemon are scary enough, it seems. Wait, can I just... I guess this way is faster, yeah. Okay, back into Union Cave. Roar! This... Are you saying this is frightening? Okay. Oh yeah, we have an emote for this. A rat? Maybe I should have gotten that repel out. Whatever. I mean, I could also just crush these Zubats, but I don't really know... Like, that seems like it would take longer than running. Okay, where am I again? I think I need to go over to the ladder to the left here? Yeah. Hey, Holly. Okay, and now there's water here. And a rock boy. Rock girl. God damn it. Gender is fake! It's all a lie! They're just trying to sell you more bathrooms. Hello, sir. What do you know? A visitor in my cave. I like this is just a Gen 1 sprite, but from a slightly different angle. If I ever have a... Well... No, I'm gonna rephrase that. All man caves should have a giant lake in them. Also, you know what? I would love to have a giant lake in my home. Who can punch? I mean, who can take a punch? Also, yeah, Rocket is a bit too high level at this point. I need to put someone else in front. Oh, I should have switched the positions around. Jeez. Oh yeah, we are much lower level, huh? Yeah, I mean, how can you hardcore a game without a lake? You're hardly even a gamer at all. Oh no, rock. That's a good idea, just to have a lake inside your home that flows. Oh, I died. That flows through your computer. How about Alexander? Yeah, fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, hopefully this matters. Nope. Okay, let's put Alexander up front and hopefully he can hold his own for a bit. So wow, Chikorita is kind of underleveled at this point. Wait, you don't talk to that other guy in this cave? Ah, Firopu. Okay, actually no, this is terrible. This is exactly what I don't want. Flower, though, can maybe do this. No worries. Rock is no match for flower. Unless it's our rock. No, our rock would still lose to flower. That's just a bad type advantage. Yeah, I love Razor Leaf's animation so much. Okay, is this where I... Okay, this is where I need to be. Oh, but there's this guy. This is a strange place. Okay, this is where I need to be because I need to catch a Pokemon from the grass here. The unknowns are not really why I'm here. Ah, Giraffe Rig. Which sounds like you are saying the word giraffe and then you break off into swearing. Giraffe friggin'... Well, no, you're saying giraffe forward and then backwards. I don't know how I feel about Giraffe Rig. It's weird. I like how weird it is. We just got stomped to death. Oh, yeah, wait, no, it's Psychic type. And also Muscle's almost dead. I see where you're coming from, but I don't know. I also kind of like Aipom in a weird way. Like, oh god, that did nothing. So this is bad. Reflect is physical, right? So that might be a good idea. Because it's been using physical moves. I like those speed lines. Agility's animation is good. I mean, if anything, the weird thing about Aipom is its hand, its tail hand. Like, that's like... I don't know. Let's not think about that. Anyway, that's the experience we need. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case. That's good. Wait, oh, okay. I misread that. I didn't see the word level 80, so I thought you were saying you had 80 Ampipoms. I'm like, why did you need so many? Okay, I think... who can we put out in front that would be... Oh wait, we literally have no one to put in front except for Rocket. Pokémon, please? Not you. Smeargle's cool, but I would never need a Smeargle. I wish Smeargle had better stats so that it was less usable. Anyway, here's the boy we need. Girl. Here's the girl we need. Guess Tackle shouldn't kill it. Oh no, wait, no! No! I didn't know it would do that! Okay, great. I guess it's just Pokeball time. So I wish it was a little bit higher than level 20, but let's see how this goes. Also, I like that the Pokeballs are actually colored to their right color. Wow, okay, that's not great. Okay, so it doesn't always use teleport, so that's a good sign? Should I try to damage it? Nope! Good. Oh, I see. So you got the wrong one. That's fine. Stream can have a little whooper as a treat. Ah, 22. We do have one Ultra Ball. And I guess I did save, so... Never mind! Oh, we need to think of a name for Nathu, though. I think I have a name, if no one has anything. Well, this one's a boy. Okay. So... Yeah, Nazca, like the Nazca lines that Nathu is... Well, I guess more Xatu is based on. So... Let me look at the Ruins of Alph map again. So wait, is it... Okay, I think this map is just lying in because all the areas look the same. But also, we can't actually get to the area that has the unknown T's right now because we need Rock Push to do it. So I guess let's just get out of here. Actually, probably the fastest way to get out of here would be to go through here. Let's solve another puzzle. Something I didn't know until I started doing this run. I did not know there were 4 different puzzles. I always just did the one puzzle, excuse me, and then never came back here again. That looks like a middle piece, really. Maybe? Wait, excuse you, Autobot? Hold on. Okay, it said that it blocked the word puzzles because of misogyny. What does that mean? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you said puzzies. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That doesn't say puzzles, that says puzzies. Which, okay, yeah, I get it now. That's not a great word. God damn it. Yeah. I learn new terrible things about the internet every day. Well, this clearly goes here. Over on this side. God damn it! Stop saying it, I have to reprove it every time. Where are the bottom ones? No. I mean, this looks like a wing, so this is like... Here, maybe? This is the bottom one. Well, none of these look right. Okay, this is also a wing. That doesn't look... I mean, it looks like it fits together, but it still looks wrong to me. I did it! This is what it's supposed to look like, right? I wish that... I hate that I also can't replace them, so I have to, like, guess. No, that's definitely wrong. I think this might be Ho-Oh. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Let me just look at the picture. Okay, yeah, wow, I completely boned it up. Okay. I mean, trial and error, and also there were guides back then. Yeah, this eye is not supposed to be over here. That edge misled me. Yeah, that's an eye. Okay, this is the beak. I thought it was a claw, but it's a beak. And... this goes down here, I think? Okay, now, and then this one is over here. I mean, this one is also completely optional. Okay, something's still wrong. Oh, these two are mixed up. No, still something wrong. Okay, that's right. Those are right. Yeah. 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 Oh, okay. I think it's these two? Yay! Remember when I said this would be faster than just walking out? Oh, I can't use a bike in here? It's an ancient ruins. Why wouldn't I be able to use a bike? Okay, well, clearly we need to catch the unknown T first, and we can't do that yet until we have Rock Push, so let's get out of here. Alright, where next am I going? Okay, north again. Also, we need to go to a Pokémon Center first, so what's the nearest one? This doesn't matter too much. Oh, we're already... okay, we can just go here. This town's music is weird because it feels like nighttime music, so it's weird when it isn't nighttime. Okay, so we need to deposit this, the Spearow that we stole, that we are supposed to give to someone. Oh. Wait, I have to... okay. Okay, I can't... okay. You can't put mail on a computer. That would be email, and that's not allowed. What's the letter say? Dark cave leads to another road. Randy. Wait. I can get it out, right? Okay. Mailbox. Put in pack. No. Attach mail. Okay, yeah. What a weird thing. I think so. Can mail be used with fling? I remember that. Is that what it is, or something else? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, that's valid. Also, we got Dysentery, Egg, but we were taking Nazca. Okay, so now I need to put Nazca on this thing here. There they are. That's not the way. You know, you'd think instead of having the, like, having the pseudo-wodo block the road here, they just cut down some more of these trees. I'm an environmentalist! Okay. And is it this way? No, okay, we also need to do the stuff in the towers, because I wasn't able to. Rat. Oh, I should put Nazca in front, so maybe get them some more experience. If I decide to find something. Because I kind of need to get Nazca up to, what is it, level 30, in order to learn a move that I kind of need. Oh, I did this wrong. I was supposed to use a Rock Smash up there. Also, this music. This rock looks breakable. This man looks fightable. Kick your ass for looking at me while I'm training. Oh, he's because he... You're your dick? Why am I a child? Huh. I mean, I am higher level, so it's doable. I don't think Peck is going to be very good, though. Nightshade, maybe? Let's see how bad Nightshade does. Yeah, I'll try using Teleport, thanks. That did okay. That did more. Oh yeah, doesn't Nightshade do like a random damage? Like random within like certain bounds that are arbitrary. Fire breather dick. I mean, that's literally what Nightshade, like, Nightshade isn't based on stats, is what I'm saying. Was he always gray? Or wait, was it because he turned to ash? I don't need X-Speed, but I should also deal with my items. Anyway, look at these puppies. Yeah, that was a good thing. Okay, bye puppies. So now I have a random chance of encountering those things if I ever went into grass, which I don't do. So... eh. Oh. Fuck off, Alan. Okay, I'm sorry, you're... okay. I think I'm thinking of a different move then that does random... that's a ghost type move that does random damage like that. Goodbye, Alan. What else are they doing? Let's hop to the Pokemon Center real quick, just in case. Okay, so I did mark down that I wasn't able to, that the basically the tin tower here is, I think it's this one. Yeah. They will let me in after I have the badge, but there's not really still anything I can do here. Still, let's go check it out. Oh, I can't use my bike in here. Tin Tower. This guy's just sitting on the stairs. That item. I think that item is probably... Oh, okay. A rainbow wing. Fair enough. Oh. So yeah, since we're playing silver version, not gold, that's not really going to be relevant for a long time. But it's neat to know that it's here. Excuse you. Okay. Now let's head this way. I think we got everything that I needed to get. Whoa, this music. I think there's something over here. Let me actually pull up the map just so I'm equipped with the map. Yeah, something over here. Oh wait, no. This way. Hi. Some bird nerd. What kind of nerd would have a bird Pokemon? Certainly not me. Oh, I don't like this person's name. Should I try fighting it? Yeah, like missing no. Alexander, kill it. Oh no! That's bad. I didn't think about that. How do we feel about Doduo being called a bird when it's just... it doesn't have wings? And it can learn fly. I mean, I guess I always assumed, like, it just spins its head like a helicopter, but... Yes, I know it's based on a bird, but it's not a bird Pokemon, it's a flying Pokemon. Wait, no, ostriches still exist? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's based on Dodo bird. Oh, shit, fucking bike. Yeah, I guess it is kind of based on a Dodo as well, but it's also kind of just based on ostrich. Anyway, we had a berry. There's lots of trainers on this route, so let's go fight them. Hi. I've been overseas, so I know about all sorts of Pokémon. Like, there's this fucking ice cream cone. I don't know. Harry Sailor. This! We're almost dead. You know what? The silver sprite is starting to grow on me. I actually kind of don't mind the little walking silver sprite. kinda wanna heal, Nazca. I guess this way? Yeah. Hello, ma'am. No. No. Dana. Uh-oh, I have a bird. Oh, this is also a little under-leveled. Roll it as rocks, so I think Surf might be a better choice. Surf's animation is a lot, again. Like, it was a lot in Gen 1, and it's a lot in this too. That did nothing. How about Rollout? Rollout does more damage as it goes along, so... our attack just fell, though, so that's good. Our attack just fell again. Hey, that did okay. Yeah. Psyduck. It kind of looks like it's picking its nose hole. Yeah, bird. Bird power. I see, so you can battle that way. I don't know what that means, but okay. Wait. Is it called blocking the road? Because you're blocking the road. Oh, it's a child. It's a Chad. Virgin Rascal versus Schoolboy Chad. He's got a Mr. Mime. I forget what he just used. Did he use something that... I thought it said his attack went up, but maybe I misread it. I think it's that kind of stuff that confused me as a kid, was like seeing enemies that like raised their attack, but then they use a special move, so I thought that the special move was physical, or like I didn't understand what attack and special attack, like where the difference was. Because like that was never explained anywhere. You're in the way. No. I don't want anyone's phone number, please. Well, I'll fight you. No. Ma'am, you are like 30 and I'm a child. Any shame about what's gonna happen to your lettuce here? Ah, more lettuce. Skiploom has a kind of a Ditto face going on. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, Mom! Okay. We get a doll for our room. That's actually kind of fun. Okay, we're now on Route 39. Can I heal in here or something, or... I don't know what a mint berry does. Hello. I think I talked to the wrong person first. My milk tank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. I don't know why I'm using this voice, I'm sorry. I reckon. Like I read that and I was like, yeah, that was not the right voice for... Yeah, whatever. Sorry. Okay. So anyway, they got a sick milk tank, that's a problem. Moo Moo is sick. Alright, let's feed this cow some berries. You can't carry a cow to the Pokemon Center, that would take forever. They're big animals. I have no berries. There's supposed to be an item in here, but I don't remember where it is. It says between milk tank. What does that mean? Alright, maybe I can get it until it's healed. Oh, here. Between these milk tank. These perfectly healthy ones. Oops. I'm trying to turn left. Here, 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 here. Here we go. I guess I'll just use some items to heal, because I want to work on raising Nazca's stats. Nazca's level. And like, when else am I going to use basic potions? I know that he says he's a psychic, but he just kind of looks like... Like, I guess it kind of looks like a bathrobe, but with a name tag. Why is there a name tag on it? Yeah. I really like the idea of, like, Slowpoke just laying on the ground upside down and just going, and then my attack falls. Actually, let's not switch right away. Well, yeah, let's just use Nightshade, I guess. Maybe yeah, I should switch. Okay. Flower. Oh no, it cursed at me. Would you mind if I bragged about my Pokémon? Sure, does that require a battle? Why? Pokefan Derek. It's Pikachu! Like, I know Rocket would clear this out easily, but... I don't know. How do I feel about magnets? How do they work? Let's throw out. Oh no. It's a weird sound effect for Double Team. I don't know, why do you bring up magnets? Oh no, use a berry. This strong. Oh, okay. That's cool. Don't accidentally smash your fingers between the magnets. That doesn't feel good. Let's show our Pokémon together at the same time, like in a battle. Okay, good. So I really like the idea that after the incredible success of Pikachu, early on, they were just like, well, in Gen 2, in these new games, we have to have a class called Pokefan that just uses Pikachus. That's all they do, is use Pikachu. Because, Pikachu's the famous Pokemon. Okay. Oh no. Muscle. It's gonna be a long time before this learns any ground moves, which is kind of unfortunate, but... But I also guess that's why we have, Graveler around. Oh no! Oh no! Also now, very much just thinking about the idea of Machop digging its way underground. And then just hanging out under there for a turn. It pops up with a mouthful of dirt. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, just slamming their fist in the ground and then it makes a hole. Eugene? I was trying to think of a joke related to... Yeah, basically like that, but I was like, how do we actually pronounce... Is his name pronounced Eugene, or is it something else? I don't know how to actually pronounce... Because it's spelled different from this Eugene, so... Right? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, I don't know either. It's fine. Raticate big. Raticate also kind of looks like he just tripped. Oop, shit. That's not what I meant to hit. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's punch. Hey, alien. Karate chop. Oh no. Crabby. I guess let's put Nazca in so that they can get experience, and then we'll switch back to Alexander. I like that Nazca's like one of our higher level Pokemon, but I'm still like, I need to raise its level because I need to get it to 30 eventually. Ah, it's nighttime. That thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? Wow, that's cool. And then he just walks off. Okay. We're in Olivine, the port closest to foreign lands. It's literally... No. Wait, the map. That's weird that the music changed to the... Okay. But, no, Kanto is to the right, so this is the farthest... I mean, is Cianwood in a foreign land? Now that I look at it? Is this, like, foreign waters here? Huh. Oh, this guy. Taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse, what a wimp. Just let sick Pokemon go, you know, and die. God damn it, stop making me Automod. I don't even know if I want to approve the word dickhole. That's not a great word. I like that I move away on my bike. Alright, well... Hey, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm the gym leader, it's me! Come and challenge me! The steel-clad defense girl. Hi. Yeah, Jasmine's cool. Face the sea and fish. I think the gym leaders in Gen 1 and maybe even Gen 2 also in Japanese, I think they're all named after flowers. So I think Jasmine is kind of a nod to that naming convention, but they didn't really commit to it. Obviously, they never didn't commit to it in Gen 1, but... I don't want a Voltorb. Scares, Bad kids are taken to the islands as punishment, and Lugia eats them. Hello, laddie. The sea is sweet. Sing with me, yo-ho, blow the man down. Okay. Ah, is the move called Whirlpool? Ah, Strength. Let's see, there are multiple Pokemon that can use Strength, so where was I planning to put it? I guess on Graveler? Yeah, I guess replace Tackle with Strength. Strength. Okay, this is the route, so let's stay in the city for now. Fast ship pier. Why is it stairs? Oh, I can't use my bike here. Okay. I have a Pokémon that can swim, it's fine. That's interesting. Still doesn't really explain why you have an underground passageway to the pier. I know this is a lighthouse, but it kind of just looks like an apartment building. The Glitter Lighthouse. Why is there, like, moss on the walls? That's concerning. Yeah, like, what is the grass, like, what is the green supposed to be? Like, they could have just made it, like, gray, like the rest of it. Gentleman Alfred. Bird fight! Bird fight! Oh no, bird fight! This is not gonna work, actually. Let's... sheep fight! It's interesting that electricity is just naturally insulated against birds. Like, I understand birds being weak to electric. I don't really understand electric resisting birds. Huey. Yeah, but is my sheep made out of electric cables? Like, they don't resist water, and water is... Actually, I don't know, that's a good point. Why would electric resist water? I guess it does make more sense now that you explain it that way. I gotta get more levels on Nazca, so... I love that Poliwhirl sprite. He's like, hey, what's up? Gonna throw some bubbles at you. Gonna throw some water at you. That's not much experience, really. It's a lighthouse, dude. I'm allowed to be here. I'm the T. This is my rival, the O. Maybe the switch wasn't necessary considering it's a Pidgey. Well then why are these people here? If like a random gentleman is allowed to be in here, if there's random like bird collectors are here. What does Birdman do here? That gentleman on the first floor was just a filthy capitalist. He doesn't really... I want to chill here too. Like, doing the switch in and out thing for all these Pidgeys would not be worthwhile, because they're Pidgeys, and like you can see how little that bar is going up. Also, having 5 Pidgeys is a lot. Like, I know you like birds, but... Pidgey, though. You could have, like, a Natu. Those are much better birds. No, you're not. So I kinda can't let Nazca evolve until they hit level 30, because it'll take them even longer to learn the move that I want them to learn. Is that a hole? I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. I travel the world to train my Pokémon. I wish to battle with you. Okay, what are you doing in the lighthouse then? What is your job? Preston, you filthy capitalist. Oh, so I needed to learn a psychic move, which the move is gonna be Future Sight, which is not a great psychic move, but literally it's the only psychic move that I can have access to at this point in the game, which is important for the fighting type gym leader that's coming up. I guess Peck would also be useful, but Peck also does such little damage. Yeah. I don't think I can kill this thing. Yeah, it is good. It's just annoying that it takes like what, 2 turns, 3 turns? Hey. Okay, your funeral, buddy. Nah, let's just get this over with. But yeah, that's always a weird thing that I don't know if they did keep doing this in later gens, but like Pokemon that are at a lower evolutionary stage learn their moves sooner, which can be useful, but it's also just kind of annoying because then you just have to hold them back. Jasmine is the city's gym leader. I meant to bring her back with me. Nobody had better get in my way. You're not... okay. I mean, you do that then, I'll just chill. Meryl. Meryl. I really like the idea now of that's Solid Snake's one Pokemon is Meryl. Meryl. Use water gun. guess for anyone who doesn't get the joke, there's a character in Metal Gear Solid named Meryl. M-E-R-Y-L. Shrug. I like that this sailor is concerned about this little girl. I mean, I guess she's not a little girl, but... Child? She is a child, right? I don't know. Crappy is one of the few Pokémon names that, like, when I see it, I think of it more as, like, a nickname for this Pokémon than what it actually is called. Like, that seems like a name, an uncreative name that I would come up with. Why did I think there were... Oh, okay, that's where the two staircases are. Am I... Yeah, I'm going the right way. That was up. Okay. How big is this lighthouse? What's TM34? Swagger. Don't worry about it. You're fine. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokémon are in prime form. Really? Is it going to be 3 Pidgeys? Also, Dennis with 1 N. I guess they hit the text limit. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's 3 Spearows. You know what? Alexander might die. If it does, that's fine. Oh god, wow. I didn't expect Spearow to be that fast. Alright, well we can't punch a bird. This. It's fine. Alexander's fine. We can roll into a bird, though. Please stop fury attacking me. 2 is plenty. Yeah! Ooh, Let's put Nazca in and then we'll switch to Roccat. Hero is kind of cool. Like, for a normal flying type. I like that it waits until the 4th hit before it plays the sound effect. Oh god. like the not very effective sound effect. Oh my god. Another Spearow. Yeah, let's not for Spearow. I figured since Spearow was evolved, it would give more experience, but it still was not very much. Wait. So these are holes. And let me guess, I need to fall into this one over here. Yeah. Sailors are both kind and strong. I'm only kind. I hate to break that to you. My Pokémon, on the other hand, are also only kind. Some of my Pokémon are strong. Some are kind, some are strong, some are kind of strong. Please stop slapping me. It's rude. Also, that was a triple slap. How dare you? Aw, thanks, buddy. What you got here? You're not Jasmine. I also want to battle Jasmine, but she's not up to it now. Oh no, Ernest. What were those movies that, like, Know What I Mean, Vern? I don't think I've ever seen one of those movies to completion, and yet they are still, like, a piece of cultural, like, significant cultural history. I don't know. Oh, Yeah, there was, like, Ernest Scared Stupid, I think was one of them, and I don't know the rest. I can't think of any of other ones, but, like, it was, yeah. You really don't know these things? Are they really, like, that old? Huh. I don't know who Germa is, so... God, I'm so old! I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Suskai means. What does that mean? What, he plays Among Us? Yes, 30 to 40 is a... God. I'm gonna crumble into dust. No, you're not. Well, like, what, did he play Among Us, and why is that notable? I don't know, whatever, I don't care to know. Okay, now it's this jazzy tune. Oh, you have an item over here. I'll talk to you in a minute. I need to steal your stuff first. Ah, superb potion. Why is that, there's, like, I know it's supposed to be a plate, but it just looks like a screaming face. Hi. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea. And I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Okay. As a fellow Ampharos in the future owner. Hello. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. I wonder if you even needed to come up here to, like, do this. Like, not that it really matters, because, like, the only hard part of this was the trainers, and I definitely needed to fight the trainers. And so the next time I come up here, it should be faster, but... Also, handy shortcut. Could you imagine leaving a shortcut by, like, falling multiple times? I can't just go get the medicine without... Yeah, actually that makes sense. They won't know why I'm... Like, when I go in to buy the medicine or whatever, they won't let me until... Yeah. Alright. It's time to hop onto the sea. And by that I mean a bicycle. Rocks! Oh god! There was a crab in that rock. It's a shame that Peck is not a very good move, because, like, there are not very many good flying moves. Yay, potion! Okay, Hi. Although you can't see it from here. Cianwood is across the sea. This you surf. That's what this looks like. I forgot that this is the sprite for surfing. Oh! Okay, apparently me dancing in place is enough to make a random battle occur. I don't want to fight Tentacle. You, on the other hand. Is that really a thing? Is warming up before going in the water important? I've never really heard of that. Anyway, thanks for restoring our mail, Simon. Yeah, it does look like like he's doing a little jig on his seat. Let's try to... no, let's just switch to... that's possible. It could also just be like a different cultural thing, like... Yeah. I hope Tackle's enough to kill it. That'd be a shame if it wasn't. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about, Bayleaf, but Tentacle would not be weak to grass. Acid just looks gross. Barfing up weird splotches at me. Uncle? Ah, it's not Misty. I think with the level difference, I could probably take it. Okay, I guess I'll switch to Nightshade. Oh, so close. Oh, Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Imagine how your Pokémon must feel saying that you're using them as an inner tube. Nazca getting strong. Shelter. Oh, Shelter's cute. The little tongue and the eyes that are just like, I don't know about this, guys. You seeing this shit, man? That's kind of what his eyes say to me. I'm out of here, man. Oh, she's feeling dizzy because I just killed her inner tube. Did I pass? There's another trainer somewhere. There they are. That is completely not where it says they are on this map. Don't tell me what to do. So yeah, looking at Route 41 up ahead. So this is the like area of the Whirl Islands, but you need Whirlpool. But I think there are still a lot of trainers here that maybe I should fight some of them. Also got Aurora Beam. I think we'll be okay though. Wartortle, wow. Oh, look at that little boy. Yeah, boy, I got the gender right this time. Gender's fake, but I guess statistically for the starters, I'm more likely to get that right. Oh god. Don't bite me. Yeah, look at the little baby. Them. Enjoy your food. Wonder what I should have for dinner. I have low HP at this point, so let's put Flower back in. Yeah, maybe I should beeline it to Cianwood and heal, and then I'll come back here and fight more trainers. Oh god, more Aurora Beam! Yeah, that didn't do that much. Good spaghetti. One thing I kind of hate about the sea routes is, like, they're so big that, like, a lot of the times when you're traveling on them, all you see is water. Like, having a map handy is almost, like, required. Please don't use Aurora Beam. They used Aurora Beam. Oh, man. It's fine. So I forget, does Constrict prevent you from switching? I guess I could have just checked on the menu there, but... Not that it really matters, but... Tentacruel. Yeah, I should probably switch to get some slightly better experience, hopefully. Tentacruel's like, I don't know, guys. Shrug. I feel like I could do a whole stream just riffing on what the Pokemon sprites look like, so I'm glad that I'm playing the game while I do that at least. Oh no, poison. Let's not, yeah, let's just use Thunder Punch and not risk it if I survive this acid. Okay, we're fine. "28, we're almost there." Oh, I kind of buttoned through that too fast, I didn't read what they said. Okay. I think there's one more trainer here that I should probably just try to avoid. Are they gonna look? Okay, we're good. And I'll come back here and fight these trainers after I heal up. Hey, Big Shrug Boy's back. Oh no! Poor Alexander. Anyway, yeah, there's Whirl Islands. That'll be a whole thing later on, I guess. Hey, cool, a rock. Hey, cool, a rock. Oh no. Why did I do this? Oh. Oh. I'll come back for it. Oh, so many rocks here. Photo studio? Huh. Ah, thank you for the follow. The Pokemaniac. He's always bragging about his rare Pokemon. Cool. Macho bullies. Okay. 500 years of tradition. Cianwood City Pharmacy. We await your medicinal queries. Cool, we got a secret potion. It's secret. Can I use it? Oh. Okay. His roaring fist do the talking. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokémon. Sure? What? This guy just giving me a Pokémon? What is with this game and just random people giving you Pokémon? Are you setting up a Ligma joke? Why are you looking at the Steve Jobs Wikipedia page? I guess it's... I mean, this is just temporary, but yeah, let's put Rocket in there for now. Okay. So what's his name, Steven, or what? Yeah, you said all this already. Excuse me, a Pokémon. Oh. What Pokémon did I get? Shucky. Shucky the Shuckle. Original trainer, Mania. Alright, well... I'm pretty sure the only reason to have that around is that it does turn berries into berry juice, in Gen 2 even, I think. But nah. Bye, Shucky. A mythical sea creature is hiding in those islands. Ooh. You can only see it if you have a silver wing. It must have the same scent as the creature. That makes sense. I wonder if catching it gets rid of all the whirlpools then. Also, what's the deal with the photo studio? Oh, this is the printer thing, isn't it? I mean, obviously, Rocket. Printer error 2. Like, what? It should at least explain, like, hey, hook up your printer. But no, it's just like, printer error. I guess that should also drop off some items real quick in the Pokemon Center. Should I have any items that I want to use? Sucks having both of these, like taking up separate spots. Sell that nugget. And also, maybe I should use that rare candy once I'm at the last, when Nazca's at level 29. Is there a Pokemon Center here? Or Pokemon Mart? I think there's no Pokemon here. Huh. I bet I can't sell stuff. Okay. I guess I'll deposit the nug for now. And these red apricorns I don't need. These hyper potions I won't need for a while, actually, so let's get rid of those. I'm not using the Quick Claw. Yeah, let's toss those. There, that should clear up some space for us. Alright, let's hop to the sea to do some more training and try to get Nazca up to level 30. Great. Fortunately, I'm not wasting time on a tentacle. I said I'm not wasting time on a tentacle. Oops. Yeah, I should just get repels, I know. I haven't seen this. I don't even think you can get Staryu on this route. I think this person is just lying. Wendy! You've seen a horsefly, now see a horsey with its eyeballs. How can a horse see with a smokescreen? Oh no. There we go. I hate how there's such a long pause when the move fails. Oh, well, shit. That sucks. Dragon Rage is a weird move because I think it always does a consistent amount of damage, so like early on it's a very strong move and then later on it just gets weaker because it's doing comparatively less. I forget how much damage it does exactly, but... But yeah, let's get out of here. God damn it. Yep, I'm at the Pokémon Century. That's how you say that, right? Oh, there it is. I feel like if you spray Repel all over yourself and then get in the water, you're just polluting the water at that point. Like, that Repel is gonna wash off instantly. So let's do that. Secrets of Whirl Islands? No, I'm just here to kill some people. Kill some bug. Yeah, that still sounds bad no matter how I say it. Hi, Matt. Krabby seems strong. I guess Krabby is like one of those water Pokemon that has higher defense. Yeah, and less so special. It's nighttime. I mean, I guess nighttime can have good weather, but that's usually not what, like, people would usually say such a beautiful, well, then they just have to change the dialogue for time. Yeah, whatever. That's fair. So I'm kind of afraid that Seal will know an ice move, so let's bring Alexander back out. No, just gonna growl at me. So I should really just move Thunder Punch up to this top slot. I think Seal is just water and then Dugong is ice water, but it also, like, sometimes they don't learn their good moves until later on, but... But I definitely don't have every Pokemon's learn pool memorized. Are you saying I don't have them memorized yet? Like, I will? Because, like, they change in every generation, and that's what's kept me from not memorizing them, really. Oh, Gyarados. When you say address, do you mean, like, they talk about it, or they fix it? They undid that thing. I mean, yeah, the reason is to have, you know, weaker Pokemon be more viable sooner. But, like, the problem is that, like, when they can evolve, that, like, it's pointless because you, like, it's unintuitive to discourage evolution. That's just my point of view on it. Like, I'm not saying it's, yeah. Okay, that's neat. Like at the move relearner, so even if like they don't learn the move until later on, they can still go to the move relearner and relearn it. Because if so, that's interesting. Huh. Just lives in your PC, huh? So wait, does that mean like if they evolve at level 25, but they learn the move at level 30 in their first form, do they still have to be over level 30 to learn it in their second form? Or, like, as soon as they learn to evolve at level 25, can they suddenly learn all of their move pools? Because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, Nazca's actually still got lots of health, I didn't realize. It's only Alexander that's hurting. See those islands that are blocked by whirlpools? You can go there. Burke. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to playing Sword and Shield, because I have not played it. But I have to be able to afford to buy it first, which is a whole other issue. So donate now! Help me buy Sword and Shield. And also afford dinner. So close! Susie. They use Tail Whip, but does he even have physical moves? Like, why would Psyduck be using physical moves? Also, I forget the order of things, so they will learn the move at level 30, and then it will activate the evolution, right? Yeah, that has to be how that works. Oh no, I'm confused. God. Well, back to the Pokemon Center I go. That was a good chunk of experience, too. No, you're not. Let's look at this whirlpool. Okay. It's a vicious whirlpool. Oh. Well, I'm glad I wasted time looking at the whirlpool. Great. Wonder if the pharmacy man sells repels. Nope. What would be the most efficient route to get over? Yeah, I guess upwards more, yeah. I think we will probably try to get up to, what is it, Chuck is his name, I think? And then, end it there. Like, beat Chuck and then call it a night. Wow, you have Whirlpool? Can you give me the HM? I mean, you don't need it anymore, right? Kaylee. Wonder how much worse Peck is. Okay, no, that did good. Oh, you can reuse HMs over and over. Yeah. You know, It's interesting that Gen 2 still has the Gen 1, like, status move missed, so it says it wasn't it didn't affect it. It's a weird... Like, it's an unclear dialogue. Whoa! This Seeking looks like a chonker. Let me see how much Nightshade does. Okay, that actually does more damage. Alright. What a big Seeking. Okay, so next trainer's way over here, so... Already fought this person. Okay, thank you. What? Oh no! Wait, but if you win, then I won't have any Pokemon left in the first place. Also, wait, how many Pokemon did you have? Jeez. Okay, well at least it's not 6 tentacles, but it's still gonna be a while. It's time! I guess Lear. I mean, at this point we could switch, actually, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Flower needs a lot more experience. Ah, Remoraid, the fish gun Pokemon. Wasn't the beta Remoraid, like, literally just a gun, and then they were just like, we can't have it be a gun? Like, come on! I think Razor Leaf would still be neutral, right? Yeah, because, yeah, of course. Silly me. Oh, that did nothing, though. Yeah, let's switch again. Synthesis. This is kind of a good move, actually. Yeah. Let me double check what I wanted to have. Yeah. It's probably more useful than Reflect will be, but I also don't think I'm using Poison Powder. Yeah, I made note that at some point I would like to have, Sunny Day and Solar Beam on Chikorita, on that, I guess, Meganium. That seems like the best option. And Synthesis will be better with Sunny Day, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Now Nazca can evolve. There's like one more trainer down here, so we might as well go fight them. Even though Flower's poisoned, he'll be fine. It's great. Never mind, he won't be fine. It's not me that needs to rest, it's the Pokémon. One thing I always hated about Gen 1 and 2 is the status ailments covering up the level. Like, sometimes my brain just needs to see the level to, like, do some quick math on whether I need to switch or not, and can't really do that when they're poisoned, but it's fine. Also, like, there is screen real estate where, like, they could just move the status over to the left. Like, it would fit there. Oh no. Stall tactics. Heh. Alright, now we can make our way back and get into a bunch of wild Pokemon battles along the way. The Tentacruel felt bad for me, and like, alright, yeah, I'll let them go. I mean, I might as well kill this one. Alright, I guess it's time to go fight Chuck in his gym. Oh no! Hey, where's the, what's his name? Wow, I can't think of whatever it's called. The Champ in the Making guy. Oh yeah, well I have a bird with Future Sight. It's Ryu. Oh, it's Yoshi. I can't do the Yoshi sound effect, but I guess I could have made a joke about Mario riding. Oh, hey, you know what? It's a Chuckster. It's a Mario reference. Oh wait, you're not the right Pokemon in front. That's fine. Razor Leaf. Jeez, that was not insignificant. Oh my god. Yeah, bird time. Future Sight. And Peck. Okay, wow, I did not expect Peck to be able to do it. Alright. Oh, god damn it! Because I always thought of Peck as like a relatively weak move, but I guess because I'm a higher level and... I mean, it's also an attack move, and... Xatu should be more special. Let's see how it does, I guess. Okay, that's more what I would expect, but... I guess I still don't really need Future Sight for this. Okay. Words are useless. Let your fists do the talking. That's like a Ryu quote. Like a more edgy Ryu. Who named you Knob? I think now might be a good time to use Future Sight. Whoa, this guy... I didn't realize Machoke looked like this. That's an intense look. Are little muscles gonna grow up to be that? Yeah. Uh-oh. When does Future Sight go off? I guess not yet. Well, who's gonna get... Yeah, this gets the experience for it. How long does Future Sight take? This is concerning me. Oh, 3 turns is a long time. Maybe waiting for Future Sight was a bad plan when Peck was gonna be more useful. Yeah, there it is. What's the animation for it? It came from another dimension. Alright, I'll be back. Do I need strength for this? Do I have strength? No, I did teach strength already, yeah. A puzzle. Wait, I know how to solve this. Wait, shit. Nope, I didn't realize that wood would be there. No, a lung. I think I should still go with Peck for this. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Wow, that did a lot. Okay, yeah, I was not wrong. Also, I think it's always interesting how the AI in this game is like they clearly have like 2 Mankeys and a Primeape in that order, and then like after the first Pokemon is down, they're like, I need to use my good Pokemon now, and so it just makes it a weird like, you know, shit Pokemon, good Pokemon, shit Pokemon is the order that they use them in. Well, I guess I have to leave to fix this puzzle. So... how? I feel like I'm really dumb for not getting this puzzle. I think it's just because I'm hungry. Because, like... oh, I see what to do. I'm dumb. I am dumb. Yeah. Hi, Chuck. I don't know why I'm saving, but just in case. I like that there's a movable boulder next to him, but you can't move it. It's almost like you're talking to the rock, and the rock is just like, boulders can now be moved! Okay, if your Pokemon are so good at crushing rocks, why is there a rock right next to you? Oh. Oh. Wait, that was just you, though! Yeah, a little bit! Are we gonna battle with Pokemon, or what? Alright then. Yeah, considering its level, I will go ahead and use Future Sight. And, like, I think if Future Sight will still hit on the next Pokemon if I do kill this one, so... oh, geez, yeah, okay. Oh, I was worried that would do something. No, we're good. Yeah, there we go. Future Sight's rad. That did nothing! How about Peck then? Let's see what Peck does. Why is Peck doing more than Future Sight? Oh, great. Yeah, and one of them's like water type, so it's like there are options for Chuck, really. Also, it's kind of cool that he has an HM move. I don't know. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, good. Oh no. Yes, Dynamic Punch is the move that, like, is 50% accuracy, but always confuses. If so, it's a terrible move, and I hate it. But we won. Storm Badge. Whoop. Fly! TM1. Oh, that's Dynamic Punch, isn't it? Yeah. Cool, well, let's go get Fly and then get out of here. I guess we'll save getting out of here for next time. Ma'am? He didn't look that chubby to me. Yeah, it's harder to memorize TMs now that, like, even within the same generation, they can be different now. But yeah, let's go ahead and put Fly on Xatu. So another important thing was to make sure it does evolve into Xatu, because Natu cannot learn Fly, only Xatu can. I guess I'll get rid of Peck. Is Teleport useful for anything, actually? What does Teleport actually do? But yeah, going to a Pokemon Center is useful, but... I mean, but between Dig and Fly, I don't really need it, so yeah. But also Peck is, what? I mean, how much is Peck's power? Yeah, I'm rarely in Wild Battle. Well, yeah, I guess there have been a few times where I was stuck in a Wild Battle, but I still don't think that's useful. But yeah, Peck is only 35 power, and it was still ripping through those fighting types. So imagine what Fly will do. Yeah, I said fighting, right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll hold on to Teleport for now, but it will be gone eventually. Alright, so now we got Fly. Let's save, and we're gonna call it a stream. So yeah, next time on the stream. On Thursday, we're gonna get back into Ocarina Time Randomizer and hopefully make some progress. This seed has been really rough on me. But yeah, try to draw me for that. And Friday we'll be coming back for more Pokemon, so also catch me then, and Sunday, popping back into Super Mario Brothers. Have a good night, everyone.